a sunny afternoon in the backyard of Noah's home, three boys, Noah, Paco, and Carlos, are laughing and playing with toy dinosaurs and race cars. Noah, Paco, and Carlos were the best of friends. They were only 6 years old, but their hearts were full of laughter, kindness, and big imaginations.
My T-Rex is chasing your race car.
No way, my race car's the fastest in the whole world. Let's build a dino garage.
Noah was African American. Paco and Carlos were Hispanic twin brothers. They had played together almost every day since they were toddlers. In Noah's backyard, they were explorers, superheroes, and sometimes just silly kids. The next day, Noah was ready to play with his friends Paco and Carlos. While getting ready to run down the sidewalk, excited to play again, Noah notices something happening up the street at his friend's house. He notices a vehicle and a man standing in front of the vehicle with a mask on and a gun in his hand, getting ready to leave. Before he leaves, he looks at Noah for a few seconds and then gets in the vehicle. Noah started walking toward his friend's house, thinking that the man dressed up like a soldier was an army man that was invited over to Paco and Carlos' house and that they might be having a party. Noah hurried over to his friend's house. But when he reached his friend's house, something was wrong. Noah takes the note from the door and starts to read it slowly and carefully.
Gone to detention center for deportation to Mexico. What does that mean?
Noah, looking very sad, walks home quickly, trying to understand what he is reading. Noah at home, sitting on a couch and talking to his parents.
Mom, Dad, why did Paco and Carlos leave? What's a deportation?
Noah's mom and dad looked at each other quietly. Then they looked at Noah and saw the sadness in his eyes.
Sweetheart, Paco and Carlos's family came here from a different country, but they weren't given papers to stay.
Sometimes the rules aren't fair for everyone, Noah. Because of those rules, families are broken apart. Even kids like your friends Paco and Carlos get taken away.
But they didn't do anything wrong. They were my best friends. They kept me company when I was sick. They made me happy during those times. Paco's mom and dad sent over soup to help me heal. They would help you, Mom, and you, Dad, fix things around the house. Mom and Dad, I thought being nice to people and caring about others made life so special and better for everyone.
Noah's parents nodded and agreed that the world would be better if everyone was treated the same.
But sometimes people are treated unfairly because of where they're from or how they look and talk.
Would you like to go to the ice cream shop? We can get your favorite.
No, I just want to be alone.
As the moonlight softly spilled through the bedroom window, Noah put on his pajamas, climbed into the bed with a heart full of sadness. He wanted Paco and Carlos back. Nothing could keep out the memories of missing his friends who were taken away. Just then, his tiny puppy, Muffin, quietly walked into the room, sensing something wasn't right with Noah. Without a sound, the puppy jumped onto the bed, curled up beside Noah, and rested his warm little head on his arm. Though Noah's heart still ached, the soft breathing of his puppy brought him a small bit of comfort in the quiet night. He remembered the time Paco brought him a toy dinosaur for his birthday. He remembered how Carlos always made silly voices and made everyone laugh. They were his best friends, and it didn't matter that their skin was a different color or that they spoke Spanish sometimes. What mattered was the love they shared.
I miss you, Paco. I miss you, Carlos.
And as Noah drifted off to sleep, he made a promise in his heart that no matter what the world said, he would always remember his friends. And one day, he'd help make the world kinder for all kids, no matter where they came from. Because love doesn't stop at borders, and true friendship sees no color. Friends see only love for one another. The moral of the story: friendship and love are stronger than borders. We must work to build a country where no child is taken from their friends because of how they look and talk or where they're from. Sometimes those we lose become our greatest reason to stand up for what is right.